It seems like the video isn't working. So wonderful. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? On a scale from 1 to 10, give me please a score. Well, some people say, at least in the Russian room, that they can't hear me, but try to re-log in. I hope that you can still hear me without the standalone microphone. And I hope that you will hear me throughout the entire webinar. But before we start, okay, we've put on this webinar on recording in all the rooms. And hello, everyone. My name is Armands Murnieks. Today, we're going to have some special guests, our partners. And I would like to tell you in a few words the entire meaning of what we're doing. And those guys that are already in our international chat in the Telegram know more or less where we're going to, what we do, and what kind of plans we have. So literally today, you will meet the CEO of our partner company, Local Trade. And many people ask why local trade, etc., etc. So guys, it's quite easy. It's quite simple. You can pay money and beg someone to have your token listed, or create a collaboration. In other words, a win-win scenario. Someone wins because one party wins because they see their exchange expand, and you will learn more about it today, why their exchange, I'm sure, will make it to the top 10, and what kind of instruments are there that will facilitate that. And second, why we are working with them. And before we meet each other or introduce ourselves to each other, I wanted to answer the second question right away. Some people say that, guys, the exchange Local Trade also has a affiliate compensation. Well, yes, it is indeed so, and it will be explained in details today. Why so? Because, guys, there are two options how to obtain a community today. Either you go to the blogger and beg them and pay them a lot of money to have your token published, listed, or you do it through, or news about you published, or you do it through the affiliate marketing. What matters is our destination point. So Aaron, if you are here, I'm glad to welcome you here. Please log in, and I will tell you a few words about how we met with Aaron. Remember, in Dubai, we had a expo, Global Unit Pay. One of our companies was there, and Valentin, Mila, and I went to the meeting of all the, how to better put it, speakers, I guess, participants in that exchange. And Aaron and we had a talk, and it turned out that he was from Latvia. So we started to talk more, Valentin, Mila, and I, and him, and he told us quite a lot of quite interesting things, and has quite a lot of experience in managing different blockchain technology projects. And then you might hear, those of you who were in Dubai, by the way, give me a plus in the chat if you went to Dubai, to the event that I'm talking about. Remember, there was a stand close to us there a booth, a local trade booth. And so we learned more about each other, our plans, and we launched negotiations. And here we are today. We have 476 people in the Russian room. That's why we decided to host this entire meeting in Russian, with all the other languages being translated simultaneously. And that's why we're in the Russian room right now. It depends on the biggest number of participants. So other language groups, we're sorry, but you'll have to listen to the translation. But Aaron speaks English very well too. If I'm not mistaken, we are being translated into 8 languages simultaneously right now. So let's see, Aaron, if everything works at your end. Can you hear me? This is Aaron. Yeah, we can hear you, but we cannot see you. Could you please, moderators, give me the access to video too? For now, Armand, I can see only you. Who is the moderator of this meeting? Could you please give the access to the video too to Aaron? Yes, it was pretty hot days in Dubai. It was quite an intensive expo, one of the biggest expos throughout the entire 2021. And we received also an award within that expo. So, Aaron, speak Russian, please, because Aaron switched to Latvian all of a sudden. So yeah, it's strange that sometimes Latvians, meet each other in very strange, exotic places. I realized that our fellow countrymen played an important, quite an important role in all the crypto projects around the world. So we are crypto passionate nation, I guess. So I'm very pleased that we found some common grounds and we have things to discuss today. I guess I will tell you more about the local trade, give you some background info. Yes, Armand? Armand says yes. I guess I would be asking you questions for you to understand about the direction of our interview here, meeting, and so that our partners here would also understand. So Aaron, the first thing that we're interested in is to know who you are, what you are, and why today local trade it has some competitive advantage in this oversaturated market. Well, first of all, in any crypto business, what matters right now is the team that you have. And thanks to the incredible efforts of the management, ambitions, we were able to put together a huge team, very impressive team. We know companies that have billions of dollars or millions of dollars, and the only thing they created is to create some noise without creating any tangible product. In our case, everything was built from ground up. First, we built the foundation with a fantastic high-tech in-house team, management team too. We hired the most talented people in the market, and only then we launched our project. Well, the exchange has been in existence for quite some time. It was purchased by us a year ago, and we had a major breakthrough over the last year, and we received the honorable award in Dubai, but also we created quite a real product. We created quite a lot of interesting products that we'll tell you about, and also we've issued a token. But I would like to stress that we didn't follow the common path. At least we came up with a story and then issued the token and then started talking about how to develop a token, or how to put up together a team. We did the other way around. We set up a team. We went to the huge auditing company and with the very high rated rating agency, and then only then we issued our own token and started looking for partnerships such as this one, so that you, our partners, would understand what we as creators, what we are as creators and not marketers and salespeople. Aaron, I guess you have to slow down. Yes, our simultaneous interpreters are kind of cool, but highly professional, but you need to slow down anyways. Okay, the bottom line is that our main strategy was always to first make and then tell the story. And if we make something that we could be proud of. And we went through all the levels of internal audit, external audit, and only then we would come up with the product that we produce, present it to the community, and we build our tokenomics around those products. Based on those products, our token exists. So this is a normal sound pyramid. It's a very complex path, and it's the foundation of our company. That's how we run business. We are present across the globe. We have an office in Dubai, and we had several meetings there. We have a wonderful office in GVR, in a wonderful place. Our entire management right now is in Dubai. We have very high activity in Latin America, in Africa, in Asia, Pacific. We're not just nominal offices. We set up physical offices in the fast-growing markets. We place our bets on the global blue ocean strategy. When we conquer new places, we know that the mass adoption is just in the beginning of its path. There are a lot of new users, new people that can be attracted to crypto, and we could bring value to those people. And we're trying to be a major player in all the continents. We had a roadshow in Latin America quite recently, 15 minutes ago, 35 minutes ago. Aaron, you need to slow down. Yeah, I understand that you have a lot of things to say, and you want to, digest it all. Yeah, guys, I'm not accustomed to simultaneous interpretation, so I would like to give my best regards to all our language groups. Let's go to the next question, I guess, Armand. Okay, look, we understand who you are, and I wanted to ask you, look, in this world where there are so many exchanges, so what makes you stand out? Well, good question. When we started, we created a strategy for the simplification of access of wide audience to the most complex and profitable DEX instruments. And DEX usually implies huge opportunities and huge profits, but many instruments are quite complex. We realized that as individual investors, we realized how difficult, how many thousands of dollars you need to spend on figuring out all those complex staking instruments. And we based our strategy on the very simple access to DEX instruments. So we made it possible for a lot of common users to easily, for just peanuts on the dollar, pennies on the dollar, to get access to things that specialists with huge analytical departments and huge money, also the same access as those companies with huge money have access to. Another thing is that we are implementing is that we are giving access at the pre-IPO stage to the most potentially high-tech projects in the planet. We are talking about the projects that will take off, like Tesla, for sure, which allows people to enter the project at the pre-IPO stage and skim the cream. It was not just an idea. It wasn't just a synthetic token and tokenization built around those instruments. This is a very beautiful, real model, legal model, created with the help of our partners. And thanks to that, we can offer the market quite a unique instrument, and you can invest the same way as the biggest venture funds invest. Basically, with a very small amount of money, invest like $500 and be a market player as if you had like Sequoia, or like you had, as if you had billions in your pockets. So again, this is something that we offer the wide market of global investors. Armand, are you here with me? Because I lost you there for a second. Are you there? Yes, I'm here, Armand says. Okay, glad to see you. I think I've given you the basics. So the aim is to simplify the access to high yield instruments, and also the simplicity and the availability, affordability of those instruments is our strong point, and also the simplification of access to the markets on par with major venture funds. Okay, the next question is about something that is very close to us, which is the affiliate marketing principles. They are used by you as well, right? In order to attract community, to promote your products. So you're also using the multi-level marketing. Could you please give us more detail and tell us about the earning opportunities, where it all goes within the network marketing? Well, of course, we're using the referral marketing, network marketing. This is a sound, time-proven instrument. We're quite pragmatic about it. Our partners are making money with the help of our referral program. You can use the links under the video, but it will take like 15 minutes to describe it. It's just an instrument that you can test, see how it works, get in touch with our support. If you need to, we will answer any questions of yours about the referral program. Maybe we will organize a separate meeting for people who would like to learn the ropes. It's quite simple. It's a high yield, simple instrument working without investing. You may not invest in us, but you can invest financially, but you can invest in us, like your time, your efforts, teamwork, and see how our payouts work, how comfortable it is to work with us, and build your trust to us by receiving specific earnings within our referral program. Armand? Armand, you're there. We lost you there for a second. Yes, I'm here. I'm just reading the chats and the comments in the chats. So is it possible, someone asks, using in the exchange without using the affiliate program or the partnership program? Yes, you can. Let me tell you how you can do that right now and how you will be able to do it in future. First of all, we have several simple, easy to understand instruments. First of all, it's our token. We issued our token as the sum of all sums of our efforts in the development of our exchange. Our entire global growth is like the sum of everything, of all the products that are attractive to new users, and it's already been used by thousands of investors. We're allowing them to invest into us, into our project, using our tokens. So what does it give you? We have been already went through several private rounds. We have a lot of major crypto investment funds investing into us. We went through the several private rounds, and now we are in the public stage. On the 20th, we had a token generation event and Pancake Swap. LTT token can be filed on Pancake Swap. And in this case, you can just use the staking. We have quite interesting offers. Well, of course, we have static staking that will be produced in 1 month. It's APY. It's the 100% annual return. Well, it's kind of a decent annual in our tokens, annual return in our own tokens. And if you now invest into LTT token, we have a dynamic staking that gives to first comers up to 5% per 5,000% per year yield. Of course, it's a temporary thing that you can do right now and skim the cream, but in a simply put, how you can make earnings with us, you just invest like $100, $1,000, your comfortable amount that you're okay with investing in a, if you want to work with a conservative project, crypto conservative projects, you invest whatever amount is comfortable to you into our tokens. You stake those tokens in the dynamic staking pool, be the first, catch the highest interest, and then 1 month later you can go to the static pool. You take all your returns from the dynamic pool, or you just take everything from the dynamic pool and then invest only the principal amount into the static pool. Oh, look, Aaron, you are kind of running too fast. We are being simultaneously translated, so you need to, slow down. If you want to the entire world to understand what you're saying, you need to be quite monotonous, like slow and boring. And this is yet another reminder to you, because we have lots of rooms and lots of people listening to you, and there is always some delay, especially since you are mentioning very important things and that shouldn't be lost in translation. Yes, I'm being quite emotional, Aaron says. Yeah, I'm the same like you. But we'll have to learn, to speak with translation. Okay, I have yet another question for you. Remember, you mentioned the referral system. How many levels do you have? Are you planning to add anything else? You had 15 levels, right? So are you planning to make any changes, or was it done simply to attract a certain amount of people in order to create the product? Well, let me tell you this. Our referral program is an integral part of our marketing strategy. Of course, we are open to any recommendations, especially coming from major partners. We understand that a referral program cannot exist and develop separated from the opinion and real life experience of people who work in it. We're listening closely to the actual participants of our referral program. We are ready to pay extra bonuses for just good recommendations, good advice. If you see that the program can be further improved or reinforced, let's do it together. Of course, the program is a living program. It will develop, and it is quite a significant program for us as well. It is not a temporary instrument, and I think it is an instrument that is organic for the natural growth of our project. So yes, jump in, give it a try, give us your feedback. You can write to me directly, private messages, and we can give you extra bonuses for just cool extra recommendations into your real groups, and just to us to have this project grow and become ever more user-friendly. We have lots of partners who receive their own profits, but of course, there is always room for improvement. There is always, yes, you can write in our Telegram group, Local Trade, and because I'm answering the question in the chat, where should people write to? In the Telegram group, we will reach out to you, and we are ready to interact with you to set up individual sessions, take in live experience, and reinforce our partner user experience.
Okay, great. Do you plan to take any actions to withdraw or to have security token? Yes, we do. The launch of the security token requires a lot of legal work and preparation to issue such an instrument. This is a complicated process not many exchanges will do, as they don't have very serious legal team to start such instruments. In our case, this is Neo Broker. We have the technologies and the legitimate way to implement the investments in the form of security tokens. Yes, we can collaborate. We may create for your security token the conditions for sound and healthy and legitimate trading. And it will not be the exchange assuming the risk, but it will be a fully legitimate pattern of trading in such security tokens. It's super important, and I'd like to stress it, because security token is not whether you can or cannot, you are afraid or not afraid. So the most important matter is whether you have a little legal team. And our experience in securitization over the last 5 years, it's not a coincidence or by chance. The decisions we came to, we are in the regime of legal tech in laboratory. So it took us 5 years to reach this stage. We have everything required so that your security token is on our platform together with us. Okay, great. And I have one of the final questions, I believe, and then we will start technical discussion. And what are your plans? Today I said that I would like to see that together with you, we reach top 10 in coin market cap, not on its exchange, but in tokens. Both your token and our token will be in top 10. In addition to that, I see that we can have a huge community. The professional team you have and we have with the professional teams we both have. And what are your plans, or what are your short-term goals for 3-5 months and long-term plans for 3-5 years? We have serious presence in the key fast developing platforms, the key markets of Latin America, key markets of Africa. We have a strategy to enter new groups of users in these markets, where on the one hand, they are the largest from the point of view of crypto community, but on the other hand, they are at the same time economically active population and covering 5-10% of crypto penetration. We have unique global strategies which make us different from finance, because they are not flexible, they are not agile, and their strategy is different, whereas our strategy is in the context of these new users. We have business developers in all these regions, and our short plans is to release leverage DEX, marginal trading, and we create new products. In particular, we release our own mobile wallet, and it is at the stage of beta, is being tested and is almost functional. And again, it's very important. It will include very important auto swaps, so very important functionality and the ability to trade in our wallets as part of our wallets. And this way we can launch a lot of new products and list new tokens, unique tokens, including on our DEXA. And we have long-term goals. We have understanding that we provide access to DEX instruments, but we will implement our strategy and make it accessible and available for the wide public, most compound and high profit making instruments, and will audit such solutions and provide access to them. And this is what we plan to do. And yes, we see ourselves in top 10, top 15 in the next 1 year or a half. But taking into account the ambition and the strength of our team and the pace of development, you may check, you see that we develop very quickly. Non-exchange was able to provide so quickly new products and and satisfy new needs the market has, and has never played and acted this way like we in new markets. We create the great potential to expand and scale up and create future for World CRU. Thank you, Armand says. Okay, do I understand it correctly? May I answer one question about the competition? So the weak exchanges will not be our rival. If we have 10 seconds, a few words about competition. So for all the crypto investors, for better understanding of crypto market, I've just talked to Blockchain Association from Nigeria. I understand that you're full of information, but please slow down. Look, I have the word on the screen of my phone on interpreters. Okay, a few words about competition. I've talked to the head of one of the largest blockchain association on the globe, and we talked the coverage of the largest market and the coverage of economically active population in the market where there is a huge need for crypto and the volatility of crypto is huge and the inflation rate is huge, and where there is no way without crypto is 5%, and therefore competition is an absurd word. So believe me, when sometimes we start dwelling on competition, but competition is not the correct concept on the market of crypto. So we are still in adoption phase. We are still sharing the market, and we haven't covered all the groups, key groups of the population. So there will be 5, 10, 15, 20 shares. So many areas haven't been covered. So the major groups of population haven't been covered. So therefore there are no competitors. We are simply fencing. Who is the first and will throw his hat, will conquer the new territories and areas. This is what's important here. Thank you. Okay. You answered all my questions. There is a question, how is funding topped up and withdrawn on global trade? So I believe it is well detailed on our website. It depends on the region where you work. I'm not ready to cover and explain the process for all the regions. It depends on the region you join the exchange. So there are withdrawals and topping up. Whenever there are questions, then you'd better refer these questions to our support team. It's an important question, I understand it, but it depends on the market you operate in. So you'd better raise this question in the group and we'll get instantaneous answer to it. Another question, Armand says, I understand that now there is local trade token traded. I saw in BNB, BUSB, and some other pairs. If yes, then it turns out that any local trade holder, token holder, may actually sell it for any crypto and exchange it on Binance. Yes. So this is a great stable. There is LPTD USD, BNB pair. You may withdraw LTD token through DEX in decentralized key. Painless Swap is the largest decentralized exchange with low commissions. They are equal to pennies, and quickly, easily, you may exchange LTD tokens to stable coins BUSD that are stable coins of Binance, and Binance has the proven audited assets, reserves, provisions, and therefore the matter of withdrawal of LTD token into stable and taking your profits from staking. And I'd like to remind you that staking is one of the key instruments for you to make money with our project. And all this can be done instantly. So withdrawal into LTD tokens, and they could be used for swaps, for instance. Okay, thank you. There is another question about verification. How does verification take place and which countries you don't work with? We have a standard list of countries under sanctions, and in this case, we don't work with South Korea, Afghanistan, and etc. It's clear. We have the procedure KYC and AML because we are a legitimate exchange. We try not to stress our clients, and we have serious procedures to check the source of origin on funding, and we try to do everything so that we keep our license and our reputation and image so that we prevent illegitimate money onto our exchange. We have all the processes to check the origin of the money, but we do it in the background, not stressing our partners with some smaller procedures. And AML and KYC processes are quite reasonable. They depend on the amount, and this balance is rigorously kept. At least we take a lot of effort so that on the one hand, we ensure the legitimacy and the purity of the funding of the funds on our exchange. On the other hand, to simplify all the procedures. Okay, thank you. Now questions to me. People are asking, how can we register? Look, here there is a representative, the CEO of Local Trade, and we have the following agreement. So we enter, guys, as the company, which means I will share the link with you in the chat box. Please use it to use this link to, and I believe there is Ivan, or who will show it? Ivan, are you with us? Yes, Ivan is here. I see him. Let's give him the opportunity to share the screen. So use this link to go and... Okay, great. So first of all, use the link we shared in the chat box. And everyone, click this link and we will repeat after Ivan. I will copy paste it into our Telegram chat, I mean Crypto Unit official. Please look how it is done. We cannot hear Ivan. Aran, are you doing? No, Ivan, can you hear me? Yes, we can. Look, the first thing to do is to go to the website lab.localtrade.cc. Then we go to the tab staking, where you can see your wallet. If it is not visible, then so add MetaMask or Trust Wallet, and then you will see the balance and the amount staked and the token sale locked. A few words about BetaMask and etc. Aran, Ivan, please remember, we have interpretation into 8 languages. So please take this into account. Don't be in a hurry because there are some delays. So therefore, please slow down a bit. Look, we go to the website once again, Lab Local Trade CC. In the right-hand corner, connect or create wallet. So click this button and select the button which fits you. In my case, this is MetaMask, and the wallet is active. Could you please turn it into Russian? Or don't you have Russian? So it is available in Russian. Okay, thank you. Let's move on. I'd like to interrupt Ivan here. For many people, if it is the start of the use of your crypto, so you'd better work not with MetaMask, but Wallet Connect and Trust Wallet. So you may download them in any app store, Google Play, App Store, for instance. This is a simple, user-friendly wallet and quite simple instrument to interact with local trade exchange. MetaMask is great, and it is more decentralized and more serious instrument, but if you want to do it quickly without any difficulties, then it would be easier to start with the download of Trust Wallet. And after connecting your wallet, so that we move to staking and stake your money, so you may buy, so you click this button, Pancake Swap, and there is the pair BUSDT LTTT, and you show the amount to be sold or to be bought. Ivan, please mind our interpreters. So regarding this pair BUSD LTT, so the access to Pancake Swap can be found through MetaMask, and Pancake Swap, there is as an app of Trusted Wallet. So if you download it, if you install it, so you may find this token LTT and the pair BUSD LTT. So you indicate the amount of BUSD you would like to use, 5, and then 2 actions to take. So enable BUSD, you click this button and there is a notification in the wallet, and in the wallet you confirm, you approve this notification. A second passes and you have another possibility to swap the token. So it is highlighted here, and so we click the button swap to exchange the token. We have the button confirm transaction, you click it, close, and the amount is on the wallet. You come back to local trade, reload the page, and you see that the LTT balance is topped up. You bought the token and they are on the balance.
Then we're
a bit slower. You input the amount and then you see our earning from staking pool. And here you may click the button and indicate ID of the person who invited us.
So your ID will be automatically input in the field. And if it's not, then just check the inviter and appoint it. Then you'll have to confirm the transaction from your wallet. And after you confirm the transaction, just give it a second and LTTs will be added to the pool. After they are added to the pool, you will start receiving your reward right away and you'll be able to withdraw that reward right away. So let's give it a second to load up and then you'll able to see it all. So you see, it says 19 LTTs are locked, profits 3.93 LTTs, and you can already withdraw 0.0002 LTTs withdrawn. So you click on claim or receive, then you will see the MetaMask window again of our wallet, where you have to confirm the transaction to receive or withdraw your profits. I wanted to point out, Aaron says, that BUSD is a stable coin that you can use to buy LTT tokens. It's Binance USD. So the LTT profits that took seconds to earn, you can see it right away. You can withdraw it right away to whatever swap service and turn into a stable coin BUSD. So it's the same process that you saw at the stage of the purchase of LTT. It's the same process when you received your reward. You can do it in 1 day, in 10 days. You can withdraw your profits just for the experiment's sake. You can sell it for BUSD and the bank swap to see how it works. So it's quite a clear-cut procedure that you can do manually and see that we are not hoarding that money anywhere. You are in full control of the process, and your reward is instantaneously allocated and is available to you upon claim. Thank you very much. This is Armand. I see already expected questions. I have no questions to you guys. Thank you for giving us your time. And on my behalf, I'll try to explain what kind of actions have to be taken, and I will handle the questions related to our company. So if you need to go, guys, thank you, and we are letting you go. But if you want to stay and listen, if you're interested, then you can stay and listen. Yeah, of course we're interested in. Okay. So this is Armand. Thank you very much for your feedback. And those of you who are saying it's too fast, I don't understand anything, I don't have MetaMask, don't worry. We will have special trainings where we're going to tell you how you can join that crypto world, connect your wallet, create your seed phrase. Well, since you're here, you already went through that stage, this process, maybe with a different interface. And we'll show you what kind of resources you can use to connect to any source or what kind of actions you need to take on any blockchain. So the link for registration is the company's link. So the company's link means that for all the profits will go into the company's income. So this is where the dividends are coming from. So this is the assets on our security tokens, on our shares. So I hope that this is clear and there will be no further questions about it. The link that you can see right now in the chat is the company's link. All the volumes, turnover, stakings, everything happening on it as a result of our common activities will be there on that account. Since it is on blockchain, it will be traceable, and from that account we receive extra income profits for our global investment portfolio. If that's clear, please give me a plus. Wonderful. I see that everyone is on the same page. Now let's move on. Why Ivan and Aaron are here today? Because we wanted to show to you the opportunities of our partnership or our partner. In this case, Local Trade is our partner, and they have an investment proposal. You invested money, you stake those coins, and you make a reward, make a profit. Since our goal is to be in the top 10 on CoinMarketCap and for our tokens to have a decent price, so those investments will offer a reward if you stake or you invest into staking. I hope that that's clear as well. Now, those who already went through the registration procedure, etc., long ago, there is nothing bad in it about it. But again, if you want our portfolio to grow and for it to be an additional source of income, then I suggest you re-register. You create a separate, an individual MetaMask or wallet. For example, MetaMasks and all those wallets, they are connected with a browser. So they're linked to a browser. One wallet for me is linked to the Google Chrome. Another wallet I created for my wife is based on Firefox, and Browser Gray is used for my daughter. In other words, you can create several wallets and link them to several browsers. I hope that's clear too. So Aaron, we have a good question here. Can we know where the income will be coming from? So what will generate the income and the local trade token price growth? We have, this is Aaron, we have implemented all the standard instruments with the related to the liquidity management. We burn tokens regularly. We create new products. We increase the demand for those tokens to make sure that those tokens are used. We're creating new instruments where those tokens are going to be used. We're doing our best to make sure that the liquidity is fixed, set, so that we would have competitive advantages in terms of staking or offers for staking. We want to have a limited circulation of tokens and the demand be lower than the supply, or the supply bigger than demand, in order to generate an upward trend for our token. We did our best in the tokenomics to make sure that the token within the supply and demand to be more in demand rather than in supply. So we can manage the supply to make sure that this demand is bigger, and by creating new products, going into the new markets, attracting dozens of thousands of new users, we are increasing the demand, the need for those tokens, because without those tokens you cannot interact with our key tools like NeoBroker, and so on. So tokens is the key component in all of the products that we are creating. And then there is a follow-up question: how can you make money using the referral link, I guess, or it's a partnership link? This is maybe about staking and staking reward. Yes, you can onboard or attract into our pool, staking pool, new users, and by attracting new users into our staking pool using the affiliate or partnership link, you will be receiving a share of their income. So by adding new long-term investors into our token, you will be making money together with us and them. So you're getting a big share, or not big, considerable share from that process. So you saw everything in real life, and that's what happens to your awards and rewards. Also, Aaron says, I would like to give the floor to Ivan to correct me if I omitted some details. Maybe I'm wrong somewhere. Ivan, you there? I guess maybe he's not. Okay, let's move on then. Yes, thank you. Okay, Aaron, in this case, look. So there is a question about lab.localtrade.cc staking and how it's different from .localtrade.cc. Can you please? So basically, what's the difference between lab.localtrade.cc and staking from localtrade.cc? So we have the DeFi lab. It's for DeFi instruments. But I guess you can say that it's the same. It's two windows of the same house or project. So there are no differences between the two of them. But those are the entry points for different products. And when will you launch the DEX exchange? Well, for now it's lab. We are planning to launch the DEX it's a margin DEX. It's going to be with unique characteristics in the Q2, in the second quarter of the year. We're now in the middle of the alpha testing. It's almost ready, but as I said, we first do, and then we go through the security audits, and then we release the products into the market. Okay, thanks. You know, my voice becomes boring when I slow down, Aaron says. I agree with you, Armand says. It happens to me as well. When I speak faster, Aaron says, I have some emotions in my voice. But when I slow down, I become monotonous and boring. So guys, if you feel monotony, it's because I'm asked to be slow, and then it is up to the interpreters to make it lively, I guess. Okay, so the bottom line is, guys, as for all the rewards, earnings, extra bonuses, etc., we will have a separate session. We will have a training session where we'll be able to see each other, ask all the questions. We will share our screens. We will go through the verification, registrations, connections, etc., etc. We will learn how to do it together. As for the listing of the tokens, so there were a couple of questions here, Aaron. I don't know whether to you or not. When it is planned to use that bridge to list tokens. I'm talking about the UNTB and CRU tokens and CryptoUnits token. Thank you for your question. I guess this is a question to our listing team. So we are already, as for the DEX, as for the SEX, SEX platform, they are listed already. As for the DEX platform, again, you remember, we are still working on it. It's the second quarter. But as for the SEX platform, then it's like it's a matter of a couple of days. We will, if we have all the synchronization in place, then it's easy. But as for the DEX listing, your token will be one of the first tokens to be listed, you being our key partner. But it's everything is ready, you know. So it takes a couple of days to list it in the SEX. It's not a long process. You can say that it's almost listed. So another question is, since there is a 5,000% staking, so how are you going to ensure the liquidity if everyone will be willing to withdraw right away? Well, this is not a static staking. It's a dynamic staking. Our static staking offers like 100% per year. And it's all described in the tokenomics. And the dynamic staking depends on the number of participants. The higher the number of people participating in the dynamic staking, the lower the staking reward. This is natural. So it's a time to skim the cream, you know. Those who come early will have the highest reward. It's like a wine-off promotion, let's call it. It will last for the next 45 days, and then you just move all of your profits to another account. You can withdraw it if you want to, because you were the first to come. But if you want to, you can reinvest it, whether it is the principal amount or the interest, doesn't matter. You can reinvest it into a conservative static staking. So it's not 5,000 like permanent stake and reward. It's a starting interest for the first comers. Don't think we are crazy. We have a very sound tokenomics. We are more like a conservative project rather than, you know, like an insane hype, a one-off show. Our ambitions will be realized due to our penetrating new markets. And there are huge opportunities there. And if you hold our token, you will see how the token grows, like Cake, Uniswap, how they grew. It's X3, X13 easily from public sales. So we will be giving those huge returns to our investors through the organic growth of our projects and the boosted growth of our projects, and not due to false promises and scam. We're very serious about what's going on. We invested millions of dollars in it, and we aim at very ambitious rapid growth, and not just the creation of some idiotic instruments. Okay, thank you. So there are partners asking us, so what's our benefit in it? I see two benefits, Armand says. In partnership with Local Trade, we will be able to be listed in the exchange, and our agreement is that we don't pay for the listing. So correct me if I'm wrong, Aaron, but I think such offers to list a token on the exchange for free is maybe such offers are given to tokens that are already very popular and everybody wants to have them. As for other opportunities, well, it is quite difficult to enjoy the same conditions. So when we had a meeting and a conversation, we showed them that we have a community of financially literate partners, and financially literate partners in this way or another, they invest in this project or another. They always create additional investment products. Then why don't we allow or enable our partners, give them the information about the possibility to register, invest, and receive additional income. Plus, if you bring someone too, you share with them that information, then you can make money from it too. I don't know whether the income is big or not. Every project has its own referral program, but still, it's a juicy extra income. And after our investments, our UNTBs, it will make sure that our CRUs and UNTBs are capitalized, and our collaboration aims at making sure that we, on the one hand, get the opportunity to be traded on a third-party exchange. Correct me if I'm wrong, Aaron. It's already in the top 90, right, in CoinMarketCap, according to the CoinMarketCap evaluation. Your exchange, no, not quite. We still have room for growth. There is a rating for CoinGecko and so on.
And there are some elements or steps to keep records by CoinGecko and CoinCap about the indicators of the exchanges. And afterwards, you will see, after indexing, you will see our current status. It will be in top 50. I believe only indexing is required, as we have tough organic cooperation with these platforms, and we understand the follow-up steps to take and how it will go on. And, it's the matter of index, of liquidity, of the number of transactions, and being accountable for a number of indicators and parameters. So there are a lot of indicators for indexing. Yes, you are right that you support us, we support you. And yes, you earn with our token, but at the same time, with all our platform, we give you liquidity, we give you possibility to enter stable coin, and to get sound market valuation, and we give you friendly platform where you will trade in your instruments, which are the basis of your investment community. For us, it is important. We understand that this is a giant value we give you, and you said it correctly that we give you legal support and the instruments and the window to issue your security token please understand that by helping you, you help yourselves. Regarding the price of the listing, yes, the project for listing, which has been invested millions and millions for global promotion, and its circulation is hundreds of millions, and such projects are listed for free. But when a project is young, there are a lot of risks, obligations and duties, and the work done by the exchange when it accepts you to its platform, and generally these costs are covered by the project, whereas in your case we have very sound, healthy, responsible and reasonable cooperation, whereby we clearly understand the value of each other and the synergies between us. We accept you without any need of further payments and etc. And for us in this regard, we have sound shoulder-to-shoulder business cooperation and development. So you allow us to increase in rating, and we from our end, when we advance in rating, we will push your token, and when we fly, and we will fly up quite quickly, so you will be traded in one of the top exchanges, and when you are there, the entrance to other exchanges will be a matter of a few letters and phone calls. So by advancing and growing us, you actually promote the future, your future, bright future, and global presence in other exchanges and platforms. Thank you. I explained this many times, but you know, it's cool that you said it personally, and people don't hear it from me, but from CEO of Local Trade. Okay, dear guys, I hope that it is clear to everyone. And please follow the news in our Telegram chat. We have a great chat, a huge chat. There are plans, and quite soon Twitter account will be published. So please subscribe all, but all further information will be learned from the Telegram chat, which is called Crypto Unit Official. So thank you, Aaron. I know that you are busy, but you know, I wanted to ask you with some regularity, maybe 1 week after, to have another phone call for our partners where much more people will be present, because not everyone could manage to be present upon a short notice 4 hours before the phone call. So there will be at least 1 week advance notification so that people may plan it. And it would be great, guys, if you could come, and maybe some further news will be shared. Yes, indeed. So by the way, we are to release new products. Thank you very much for this warm welcome. Apologies if I failed to answer all the questions you have. I started to speak slower. Hopefully interpreters appreciate it as well. Thank you, Armand, for this phone call we had today. We will meet you surely 1 week hour, and we'll discuss the matters related to referral links and etc. So this is the start of our cooperation only. They're speaking Latvian. We don't have interpreters speaking Latvian. So, and this is for people who speak Latvian language. So actually, I decided to speak this language. But once again, thank you very much for coming at short notice. And Armand says bye-bye to all of you. We will see you quite soon. Dear interpreters, hopefully the entire team coped with this task. So there will be the recording. Please share. It is open, and share it with everyone. And we will have weekly meetings without recording where we will discuss the strategy. So have a nice day. Bye-bye.